It wasn't like it was no text.
Right.
Ain't nobody to talk to. Don't nobody love me. Nobody love me.
You also can share it. It tells you to share, so you can send it to people.
Oh, I sent it to Missy and Ashley.
Yeah, send it to whoever to get your views in there.
Yeah, I'm out something new. Hi, hi, hi. Oh, shucks.
Yo, yo,
Hey,
yo,
God.
yo.
Hey, hey, hey.
What's happening? What's happening? What's happening? What's happening? What's
Hey,
happening?
God.
What's happening? It's
Hey,
been a minute,
God.
y'all.
A
It's
minute. I miss y'all.
mm, mm, mm,
I
mm,
miss y'all. I
mm.
miss saying. I ain't seem like I ain't seen saying in about a month or Sundays, baby.
Understand me. Understand your boy.
It's
It's
been a
it's
minute.
it's it's been rough. It's been
It
rough.
has.
Let's
But
let's go ahead and just get into this
yes.
thing. What up? What up? What up? It's your man, Mr. Showtime. Where the why?
And it's your girl, Miss Yanni
And
Boo.
welcome to Off
Off
the
the
10.
10.
Y'all already know what it is. Tonight, yo, it's we got a lot going on tonight, so everybody getting, everybody to know we are like broadcasting on so many different platforms. We're broadcasting on Facebook, we're broadcasting on TikTok, we're broadcasting on Roku TV as well,
Yes.
and we're also now officially broadcasting on YouTube.
Y'all. We done moved up. We done made it.
So we
done
got a
made it.
lot going on, y'all.
Yes, we have made it.
We want to also apologize for our tardiness, if you will.
Yes.
I know we've been off the air for a minute, but we had to take care of business outside of Media Made. We had to get us together because, like I always say, we got to get us right before we can get anything else right. You feel
Right.
me?
And we had a lot of things coming up, and life happens. And nobody,
Right.
you don't never know what might come your way. We have different things that come our way.
That
So
part.
again, we do apologize for our tardiness, our
Yeah.
absence, but everything is okay. It's good. Again, this is life.
That was
That's
the
what
word I was
happens,
looking for. Our absence. I couldn't
So
say that. I didn't know the
our
right word, so I
absence.
said our tardiness.
That's what happened when you
But
go
we-
to an all white folks school.
But we still tardy though because we were supposed to be here at 8, and here it is. It's 9, so we still tardy.
Well, he's still here. That's why saying still let us come in because he loves us.
That part.
See?
That part. All the way. All the way. All the way.
Uh,
So as y'all, you know what I'm saying, I'm gonna be quiet right now.
We have a surprise
And
here for y'all.
well, yeah, of course. Yeah, I was gonna get into the guest, but
that's
but before I got into the guest, I wanted to give you an opportunity to discuss Tiny.
Hey, okay, y'all. Whew, I'm glad I brought my fan with me. I am. I really am. And I'm going, I can't make y'all no promises, but I will try to hold back my tears. So, this lady named Annette Whiteside, but we called her Tiny. We were good friends. She was 62 years old. She just had a birthday in July and turning 62. And she passed away on Wednesday from a slight heart attack. And she was a good friend. You never think you would get so close to a person until you get to know that person, try to figure out who that person is. She was more than just like a friend to me. She was like a auntie, like a mother-in-law. Like she did anything for me. She was the most sweetest, kindest friend. Hi, friend. That's what she would always say. If my husband, sincere self, Mr. Showtime over here with a Y, was she always made sure he had food. He was taking his medicine. She would cook and give him the food and skip right up over me.
That part.
Just to make sure
enough.
that he was okay. And if I didn't have money for my lights or food, she was there for me. She was just such a sweet lady, and I'm gonna miss her. I really am, because it's hard to find good people like that, especially nowadays. It's like pulling teeth, trying to find a good, real
Yeah.
friend, a good, real
Yeah.
person who you can consider saying, that's my friend. That's my A1
Yeah.
since day one. So I just want to send out my condolences and my prayers to the Whiteside family. I know I don't know all you guys, but if you just come across this on Facebook or TikTok, uh, please know my prayers is with you. If y'all need anything and I'm able to help, I will be there. I can and I will. I've been watching over her husband. Peanut is his name
Hmm.
since he's gone, since he's left, and that's my friend.
Yeah.
So
And on top of that too, I just want to say to give you a minute to talk, but um,
it's hot
I
flashes,
know.
baby.
I just want to say too that I have a men's group that was created by myself and my manager, Rock, the producer. We're called Goodfellas, and Tiny's grandson was adopted by the Goodfellas um, because he was a at-risk youth. You know what I'm saying? You guys remember I was talking about this a while back when I was saying that a person you never know. You know what I'm saying? We hear about certain stories about these kids and whatnot, but you don't know what to do until it comes to your front door. And I said at that point in time that we were going to adopt him. I told the Goodfellas about him. I brought him to the Goodfellas meeting, and the Goodfellas was just like, "Yo, this is our little brother from here on out." And we've been keeping in contact with him. And I think that's where the love for that Tiny had for me basically came from, was the fact that I was looking after her grandson.
Yes.
Um, and I was taking the time to do things that other people, other men, just wasn't willing to do. You know what I mean? I wanted to. My wife always told me, "Don't talk about it, be about it." You saying you so passionate about everything dealing within our community. It's time for you to take a stand. It's time for you to take a stand and stop talking and start putting some actions together. And this was my opportunity to do so. So I felt it to be very important for me to basically do what I was supposed to do. And from that moment on, Tiny was always cool. I know her name is Annette, but we always called her Tiny. Tiny was always cool with me. She was always sweet to me and things like that. But it seems like our bond got a lot closer once she saw that I was really taking time out with her grandson. You know what I mean? Um, and I'm proud of that. That's one thing I gotta say that I'm proud of. You know what I mean? So every time he comes by the house, I get excited, just to see his face, after the news hit about his grandmother, you know what I mean? Over the weekend, he pulled up on me. It was late at night, but he pulled up on me just to be like, you know, hey man, and I was so happy to see him. And I told him the same thing. He was like, bro, I've been trying to get over here to you since it happened. But you know how the family is. I'm like, yeah, I understand, and I wasn't finna pressure you or finna bother you or nothing like that. But to Miss Whiteside, to the Whiteside family, Miss Annette, aka Tiny, she will truly be missed. We're gonna give you guys a little bit about us here, um, so you guys will know our last names right now. On behalf of the Watson family,
Yes.
we want to send our condolences and our prayers out to the Whiteside family, as my wife stated so eloquently a moment ago. Um, because this I know this was a loss to you guys, but it was a loss to us too, and especially to my wife. So
I so sorry to cut you, but
no,
I
it's
don't
okay.
never know. You don't think you can get that close to somebody that people always say she is an old lady. She was funny. She was this. She was that. She might have been. Yeah, she drove me crazy just like I drove her crazy. But it was nothing that I was not going to do for her.
Yeah.
And how we met, I was sitting outside. I took my dog outside, and all she did was walk up to me. She said, "Excuse me, will you happen to have a cigarette?" And husband, I smoked, and it went in the house and said, "Here you go." And ever since I said, here you go," she friends, and she always called me friend. Hi, friend. Hey, friend. So again, my husband said we send out our condolences I'm gonna miss you, Tiny. Like you already know, you my A1's day one. I ain't gonna cry, but I am gonna miss you, and I don't want no more new friends. I don't like. I don't. I losing
Well,
somebody is not the best for me. So,
yeah, but
but
it's hard
I'm
for
love
us.
all y'all.
Yeah, it's hard for us to say that because
Right.
we
Right.
always get people that attaches themselves to us.
And we people. I mean, good people.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
yeah. So
They
that's
see the
just what it
vibe and
is.
they pull up. So
Yes.
you know what I'm
Yes.
saying? Yeah, we say we're not going to be able to do friends, but we
Right.
always
That
find
was
them
a
in the
lie
long
by
run.
itself.
So
That I just lied to
yeah,
everybody on here. I'm sorry, because I'm a people's person.
that
So
part get on my nerves at
I,
times
I
with that
love
bull
people. If I can
ish.
help you, we try to help you. That's how my mama was. So that's just how it was in me. But yeah, yeah. So thank y'all for letting me.
Yeah.
Thank you so for letting me
Oh
tell
no,
and
no,
express
no, no,
how
no,
I felt
no,
about my friend,
no,
my
no.
good
That's
friend.
what that's what we do, baby. That's that's what we do. Um, well, let's get on
Thank
into
y'all.
tonight.
Thank
You
y'all. Oh
know,
well, and my brother say hello,
who?
Patrick.
Oh, what's up? What's up, Asher Knuckles? So let's get into it tonight. But before we get into it tonight, y'all, we got a
Have to
special
tell y'all
guest
who we have here.
back by popular demand.
Yes, I'm gonna show
All right.
y'all. I'm gonna turn it so you can see
Yes, sir.
for yourselves who it is.
We are back with
There
the
she
youngster in the
is.
building. Our
Our
daughter.
baby.
Our
Ain't
daughter
no
is
baby no more come
yeah.
Thursday.
That part. That part. No, what you mean? Hold on, bruh.
What you mean? Hold on.
Oh, is it Thursday, September the
Yeah,
14th? Okay, I thought
you
it was
forgot your
Wednesday.
baby birthday?
I thought it was Wednesday. I was trying.
You see that?
You say
man?
you saying, "Wow, I'm trying to help your birthday get started early." Okay, I'm not saying no. Wow, I'm saying Wednesday because I'm trying to get you a jump start. But we'll wait till Thursday. Nah, big mouth. We'll wait till Thursday. I don't want to hear it now.
But tell the people hi, baby. Tell them.
But we got our daughter in the building. Miss Zyaria is in the building.
Yeah, y'all can't say her name. Name is Zaza.
Yeah, Zaza is what
Not Joe.
I call her Tanky. Her friends at school calls her. Her friends at school call her Joey. Now, where the hell they get Joey from, I
it ain't
don't
no J
know.
in her name at all.
No, not middle names because she got two of them. Not you know what I'm saying? No nothing at all. My man Drew baby say, my man Drew baby say take a step back and hello Zaza. So
hello.
they all speaking to y'all.
Hi, hello y'all.
You remember Drew? He's from Detroit.
That's my
Yeah. Okay, so. All right, so look, we're gonna go ahead and get into tonight's topic.
Sorry, y'all, I'm going having hot flashes. This is not the business. I was always told about this when I was younger, and I did not believe it. But this is that indirect.
She tripping,
and I don't appreciate it at all.
So let's go ahead and get into tonight's topic.
Go ahead.
Now,
tell them what's on your mind, baby.
Now, all last weekend, there was a video that came out as a not this Saturday just passed, but the following weekend, right? Lady went to social media and stated that man hit her in the head with a brick because she wouldn't hit her in the face with a brick.
Mm-hmm.
And it was because she wouldn't give him her number. And it had all of social media, especially TikTok, in an uproar within the Black community. Black women saying that men won't protect. Black men saying, I will protect, but I'm going to protect my own. And it was being in uproar. Now I seen everything that had happened.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, not everything that happened. Let me correct myself. I did my investigation on it before I jumped into it. You know what I'm saying? But I just want to ask. So the topic of tonight's show is: do Black men protect, or what is protection to you? And do you feel that Black men don't protect Black women? Now, if you guys want to talk about this topic, the phone lines are wide open. You just heard the dial tone. The phone line is wide open, 480-590-6776. Again, 480-590-6762. So if you want to be in tonight's topic, you know what I'm saying? You can drop a comment, but we would prefer for you to call in so that therefore we can get you on live. You don't want to mention your names, you don't have
This
to.
is not liquor. This is a juice. This is juice.
But
so I don't want y'all thinking I'm drinking.
But if you want to call in and you want to give your comment on it, you're more than welcome to do so. If you want to leave a name or whatever, you're not obligated. But if you feel like you want to chime in, please call in and talk to us.
I didn't know nothing about it. Let me tell y'all something about this. This is how I feel about this situation. If you get hit and I'm pretty sure y'all all know how hard a brick is. Y'all see how hard them things is. So if you get hit with a brick, somebody hits you with it, it's going to do more than just swell up the side of your face. All of this is going to be bloody. It's going to be scraped. It's going to be scratched up. You're going to be bleeding. It's going to swell. How it was swole, it's going to swell. And it's going to be more than just swole. But at the end of the day, when you get hit, your thing is not going to be on no recording on no TikTok trying to see and find out what's going on. Your main goal is trying to call the police and tell them you're being assaulted, not making a video of it. So let's start there. And for me, this was all made up. This was nothing that was real. You was trying to get your virals up and you're trying to get your views up so you can go viral. And that's exactly what you did. That's how I see it. I don't see it as if you really, then you get into the hospital and you get back on your TikTok and start making more videos, and then you start downing men and being mad at men. Okay, maybe you've been in abusive relationships. Wow. Maybe things has happened in your life where it's just traumatic, and all you think about if your man come by you is something being abusive and what they did. Okay, that's in your relationship, but you can't sit up and downplay all men because there are good men still out here. There are good men that still will protect a woman. And for protection, I mean physically, mentally, emotionally. I mean all the way down the line, just not in the physical aspect, but mentally, emotionally, just everything. So there is men out there for women to be protected, but at the same time, as the man protects the woman somewhere down the line needs to step up and protect their man. So if something happened to him, you need to have his back just as well as he has your back. It has to be an equal thing. Y'all have to have this connection on both of y'all protecting each other. It just can't be one person protecting one person in a relationship, and somebody come do something to your man, you just sitting there looking how you looking like, you shouldn't have said nothing. You shouldn't have, So I honestly think that this all was a setup. This all her and that dude knew each other. They had a couple of their homeboys that knew, and she had homegirls. Them homegirls left you at the club. Them ain't too many. That ain't too good of a homegirl. Cause I wish I would have been in some stuff. And some homegirls left me, baby. After I get up and get myself together, I got some choice words for y'all, and y'all better hope I don't catch a brick and come from y'all neither. How y'all just gonna leave me in the wind? And I thought we was friends. I thought we was close. But you were too concerned about the dudes standing behind you that didn't do anything. These dudes didn't do anything because they didn't want to get into no type of situations. They didn't want to have no problems in their hands. They didn't want to have to deal with the police. They didn't want to have to deal with no charges. They probably men that was working. They got educations. They got the whole family. And it wasn't their choice for them to step in and do something. Should they have or said, hey, bro, wait a minute, brother. How do y'all know if they had already said something to the dude before he picked the brick up, supposedly, and hit him? They might have had already told him. Don't hit her, Mike. Don't do that. Don't do that. That ain't no good. Don't do that. That ain't no good look. You try to help her out. He may not have listened. Just don't know how it went.
Can I say something?
Go ahead, sweetheart.
These types of situations happen I don't want to say daily, but women talk about, oh, I hate men, or men are so trash, or men don't deserve anything, or men don't deserve stuff like that. Those are the exact same women who complain about having a man. That's something I realized. They talk about they down man, and then they complain about not having a boyfriend. How are you gonna complain about not? How are you gonna complain about not having a boyfriend when you were just downing men?
Mm-hmm.
Not only about that, but there was an issue. This exact not the exact same thing, but women were going around TikTok and flowing around the internet. I don't know if you saw it, but women were going around the internet, literally chanting on TikTok, "I hate men, kill all men." And it actually did.
Unalive.
Unalive all men. And I actually did see a little something. I did my research on it, and I did see due to women, two young boys committed.
Yeah. Okay. Continue.
And then after that, everyone was like, "So y'all didn't drive these two boys to do that to themselves?" And they were like, "Okay, so," and they were proud of that. All I have to say is, to the women who do that, what do y'all gain from that? Just what? Because I tell y'all, it's not pretty. And the stuff that y'all gain from it, the only thing y'all doing is just humiliating yourself even more.
That's it. That's it.
Now,
Make yourself look
And
bad.
make yourself look terrible.
That's it.
yes, Miss Keisha Kai, she is. Nisa is a special guest tonight. She's up in here doing her thing once again, like she did. Miss Keisha Kai. Let me go ahead and say what I got to say about
Go
this
ahead.
here, because
Cause he been holding this. He been waiting.
oh, you better know it.
Oh, he been waiting.
Oh, you better know it.
Ready, set, now you got the mic, man. Saying.
Now here's my thing. Now I'm gonna try to keep this because of TikTok violations. I'm gonna try to keep this as
PG-13?
I'm gonna try to keep this as clean as I possibly can. I ain't gonna say no derogatory names or no stuff like that. But let's go. The first question that I have to ask is, have you or have we not learned anything from from Carly Russell?
Ooh, I don't know.
Have we not learned anything from Carly Russell? Because Mississippi from TikTok. Because at the end of the day, Carly Russell set us up for a ride that we took for 48 hours until we found out she was lying. This lady sit up and she done the same thing. She basically lied. She lied. There is no way around it. See, let me tell to all the ladies that's out there who's sitting up here saying they believe. She told the truth. She told the truth. She told the truth. Let me tell you something about a brick. First of all, a brick is heavy as hell. So if any man picks up a brick, unless he is about as big as this microphone, if he's about as big as this microphone, that means that the brick is too heavy for him to pick up. But if a man hits you, especially a woman, it ain't even got to be a woman. If anybody gets hit in the face with the brick, you are knocked out.
Don't know.
There is no way around it. A brick. We ain't talking about a little rock. We ain't talking about a pebble. We ain't talking about none of that. Although she did change it up in the video. In one hand, she was hit with a rock. In the other hand, she was hit with a brick. So that's neither here nor there. But for all of you women out there that is crying and that is screaming, she wasn't lying. She told the truth. She told the truth. No, she did not. No, she didn't. Because at the end of the day, if you get hit in the face with a brick, first of all, it's not just going to leave you with a big knot on the side of your head. It's going to cut you open. You're going to bleed. You're going to have scratches on your face. This lady has no scratches. Y'all have been posting her more up-to-date videos. Y'all have seen her face. She has no scratch. A brick is going to leave a scratch. I made a content video on this before. Have a man to go outside and punch a brick. Have him to go out there and punch a brick as hard as he can. And I promise you, when he bring his fist back, his skin is going to be peeled off and his knuckles will be bleeding. Because at the end of the day, and not only that, his hand is going to be jacked up because at the end of the day, this is what bricks do. So for all of y'all that's out here screaming and talking about she's telling the truth, she's being truthful. No, she is not. And she got all of y'all up in arms with this lie. And because of the fact that I'm not going to speak for every man, I'm going to speak for myself. But because of the fact that I spoke up and I called Cap when I first heard the story.
Mhm.
I had one lady call me a weak ass nigga because I'm not willing to lay down my life on the line. I'm not willing to lay down my life protecting someone that I don't know. I got told that I was being disrespectful because I basically I made a simple statement by saying the owner of the bar said it never happened. So because I made that statement, I'm being disrespectful. How? When I'm just trying to, I'm trying to engage in your conversation. But instead of allowing any man, because you man hate, you would rather call me out by saying I'm this and I'm that. My daughter is about to be 15 on Thursday. My wife and I have been together for going on 16 years, married for 5 of those. November will be 16 years that we have been together knowing each other. And both of them will tell you quickly, I am the man that will lay down my life for both of them. I will protect them at all costs. So for any female to call me weak, because they're basically saying, I'm only gonna protect the ones that are closer to me. You goddamn right. Because first things first, which one of y'all are gonna come to my wife and gonna help my wife raise my child once my eyes are closed? That's the first one. Then the second one, if I'm locked up in jail, excuse me, which one of y'all is gonna sit up here and come and bring some money or send my wife some money to put on my books or even to bail me out? Now, the next thing they said to me, love, let me run it down to y'all, everything that they were telling me. So they also told me, well, when we're saying protect, why does it have to result into violence? Y'all act like y'all don't live in the same world that I live in. So since y'all want to play stupid, I'm gonna call a spade, TikTok. Since y'all want to play stupid and dumb, let me explain something to y'all right quick. See, it's basically hero versus villain. So if I'm playing a hero to save the damsel in distress, I'm not trying to bring violence to the villain. The villain is bringing the violence to me because I'm the one that's stepping up, telling the villain, yo, chill out, bro, chill out, chill. I turn around and try to make sure this woman is okay. Now my back is turned to the villain. Who's going to protect me if he pulls out a blick? Who's going to protect me if he pulls a knife? He has all ammunition to do whatever he wants to do to me. But yet and still, I'm supposed to lay down my life so you guys can call and tell my wife, or not even reach out to my wife or my daughter just to say he was a good guy because he lost his life defending someone else.
That's all you will get is he was a good guy. He was this.
But my daughter is going to be without her father. My wife is going to be without her husband. My mother is going to be without her son because I stuck my nose into somebody else's business.
That's it.
But it's mighty funny. It's mighty funny how we sit up here and we love to holler, get out my business. Mind the business that pays you. It's mighty funny. Y'all want to tell us, mind the business that pays you, but you don't want us to mind our business. Huh? Man,
women tell you that?
yes. And it's
really
mighty
insecure.
funny that they're so quick to sit up here and say, get out my business, mind your business, and all this, but you don't want me to get out of another woman's business when she's quote unquote being attacked by a man that you have no proof of. Let me ask y'all some questions here. How come y'all are going so hard at all black men when the one black man that she said did this to her has yet to even been identified? She has yet to even identify the man that actually did this. Hold on. She's yet to identify the man that actually did this. So instead of y'all coming after all men, shouldn't y'all be going to ask this sister, yo, what this fool look like so we can put him on blast? She can't even identify the car because she said he got in one car, couldn't leave out of that car, then he jumped in another car with some more females. So you're telling me he jumped in the car with more females, but he hit you in the face with a brick because you wouldn't give him your number. Make it make sense.
That's why I said all that was fake. All that none of that wasn't real at all. You can't tell me that it was real because how it was all set up. How did everybody, he done jumped in the car, he's doing this and he done left this way. And nobody was helping him. Nobody asked it. Nobody helped him because they knew that it was fake and they knew it was all in there. And them not feeling like you said, I'm not gonna put my life on the line and wind up going to jail. Now, at the same time, they could have, hey, bro, hey, don't hit her. Don't.
But to who? Who could they say? And I'm not. Don't think I'm yelling at you. But listen to what I'm saying. To who? Because at the end of the day, the gentleman.
What do you mean to who? To the dude who had the brick in his hand. They
But
could've
even
said-
if someone did come up to him, even if someone did come up, what if he had another weapon? I understand where
You
Diamond's
guys are
trying
still
to
missing
come
the
from.
whole entire thing. There's more to this. The guys that she claimed stood around and didn't do nothing. Okay,
Mhm.
they were not even there when he hit her with said. When this alleged man hit her with said brick.
I understand
Was
what
it?
you're saying.
They had these
I
guys.
haven't seen the
These
video.
guys basically said they had left the club and went to the store next door to the club. When they left out of the store to come back to this said club, all right, this lady came out of nowhere and started accusing them of not protecting her. And that's why they kept saying we wasn't here. She said she told them she was hit with a brick. They asking her, right? They were asking her, who hit you? Who hit you? What happened?
So
And
it was just her and him standing outside
Uh,
when all this went down.
apparently, allegedly,
Allegedly, that's what I'm
because
saying,
right,
allegedly.
because the guys basically when she told them that she was hitting the man hit her in the face with a brick, the dudes that she claimed it was not there, they state they were the ones who called the cops, who called the paramedics, and stayed there with her until they got there. It was once they got off the phone, she goes live and start blaming them that she was hit with a brick and they did nothing.
So you're telling me there wasn't any other bystanders?
There
that were
was
out
nobody that saw
there?
nothing.
Oh, so she
Even the
basically made it
club
up.
owner,
She made it up.
exactly. Even the
That's it.
club
If there
owner,
isn't any other, if there isn't any other bystanders that are out there seeing anything else, then that it goes to show that she made it up.
even the club owner says, A, he has security outside. Security didn't see nothing. B, he has cameras outside of the club. He went back and viewed the video footage, and this incident never happened that night.
Right.
None of this never
But people
happened.
already know it, but with it being out there being said that, just being honest, like women is going to be in an uproar because it was meant that the people was there, but nobody help her. But couldn't nobody help you if they wasn't there?
All I'm saying is
Because
that
it
there
didn't-
wasn't- that
Because
was
none of
sorry.
it happened.
Sorry.
But
That's what I'm saying. They put
no.
that together.
I'm agreeing with you, baby. I'm not saying that what you're saying is wrong. You're right. I'm saying that both of y'all are right on what both of y'all are saying. But the point that I'm trying to make is, and I don't care who get mad at me for saying what I'm about to say, is the fact that these man-hating women jumped on this bandwagon, gave this girl $40,000 in GoFundMe over a
What?
lie.
What?
And they're bashing men when you don't even know the actual man that hit. How is it so possible that you went to the club with your friend? Your friend hasn't even come out to state this happened.
That's why I said all that was
I was
made
about
up.
to say,
That's
now
not.
wait a minute. If
That
I
ain't
have
nothing.
friends,
That ain't nothing that was not made up. That's what she wanted to go viral. She wanted somehow, some way.
And they
to
helped
make them-
her.
and
and
that's
they
what
get, and
happened.
they basically
And
gave
it just
it to her.
it ain't her that just got that money. He got that money too. Both
You
of them
know.
got
But
that
who is
money
the he?
together. Whoever the
It
dude
wa-
was.
But okay, but listen. That's what I'm trying. No. Let me finish because I got to tell you this. There was never a he. That's the thing. She basically, what happened was when she went to the hospital because she works at, she's a nurse. I can't think of the name of the nurse, but she didn't even go to a hospital. She went to a free clinic.
Urgent care.
Right, like an urgent care for us. The nurse basically stated that was not a self-inflicted wound. She used some Botox shit to her face, and she had an allergic reaction to it.
So she basically.
That's
did it to
what
herself.
swelled her face up.
So she did it to herself. To
I
get
don't
Exactly.
understand. That's what-
She
that's
did
what
it
But
to
I'm-
herself to get attention. But
Right.
for what?
But what
Like
I'm
I
saying,
said.
no,
But
baby,
for
and you
what?
were right. But what I'm just saying is, when you were saying the he, there is no
There
he.
is no he.
There was never a he.
There is
She
no
has
he.
been trying to find some type of way to go viral because yeah, just like you said, she's trying to go viral, and she did exactly that
I have a question.
because at the end of the day, what she basically did was she used her platform to weaponize women because she has a problem with men. And since she has a problem with men, she wanted black women on her side. But here's the funny part about that.
Because she did this, she had the problem with black men.
Yes, she does. Because
She said that?
yes, she did. Yes,
I
ma'am.
haven't.
I know you haven't. I know.
Seen the
I know.
video.
And the reason why y'all
I don't
haven't
know
seen
what's
it was
going
because of
on.
the fact that she took her page down. But
Oh,
she made
got caught.
exactly. So she deleted
She
her
got
whole account.
caught.
Thank you.
She got caught.
She got caught.
and
she-
took their money
and-
and ran.
Exactly.
Oh!
So the next
That's
thing that
allowed,
she's
baby.
gonna do is she's gonna wait a little while and she's gonna come back. She did this same thing back in 2020 to where she was trying to raise some money, talking about these black men jumped
there's
her
Somebody who do this on
So
the
she
all-
does
all
this
the same
frequently.
days.
because she's trying to go
Okay.
viral.
Ain't no
So
trying to go. You done already
yeah, right,
did.
because she wanted to go viral, and these sisters basically clicked. They
Because
they
there's
fell for the
women out
clickbait.
here- There's women out here that feels the same way that she feels.
But
They
here-
said they
Can I-
fell
can
for
I
the
Wait,
clickbait.
y'all not letting me finish everything. I'm sorry, but it's just so much to it that y'all don't know.
Go ahead.
She made a video, y'all. Now this is what's really finna piss you off. She made a video talking negative and disgusting about black women.
Huh?
Now, mind you, she's a Somalian woman.
Oh.
She had also made a video being utterly disrespectful to black women, talking about black women hate trans men because they look better than them. You learned all of your stuff from a trans man. She talked very
Oh, wow.
reckless and disrespectful to and about black women.
Thank y'all for joining.
That's the thing. That's the thing that I was just trying to say. I just want to get that out because I know what you're saying, that there are women that's whatever, what you know, saying that feels like her, whatever. And I agree with you on that. But at the same point in time, it's kind of hard for me to basically sit up here and say, like, I'm gonna feel sorry because even though there's women out there that feel like her, she didn't even disrespected you too.
I'm gonna say the main thing that I wanted to say was what color was she, and if she was white and she did this, I was gonna be like, oh well, hey, that's a white chick. But to know that I'm not sorry that it comes out as wrong. I apologize for that. But to hear that someone from another race is saying this, and from what you said, Somalian, right?
She's a Somalian woman.
A
Yes.
Somalian woman saying this, that just makes it more like 10 times disrespectful. That you're coming in here and not this isn't your first time, this isn't your third time, this is not your second. You have done this multiple and countless times
Yes.
for you to continue doing this.
Yes.
That is very disgusting, and that is poor behavior from your part. Are you kidding me? And then I give you money and then you run with it.
And
you can't even man up and be like, okay, yeah, I did that.
And I'm
But it's
sorry
like,
that I
for
got
what reason?
I'm sorry that I got long-winded, but I just needed y'all to get the full concept of the story. So that's why I'm saying, in regard to this protection thing, I'm not going to protect somebody that's not going to protect me.
Fair
And
enough.
that's just keeping it a bean.
Fair enough.
I'm not going to protect somebody that will not protect me in the same sense. I got people that I know outside of my wife and my daughter. I got women that I know. I beef with them. They beef with me. They get mad at me, stop talking to me, all of that stuff. But they know at the end of the day, if I catch wind that someone is, you know what I'm saying, that something happened to them by the hands of another man, I don't even know them I don't even know them that well. But if I get word that they've been, that a man has attacked them or whatever, I'm coming to play protection.
Mhm.
I'm coming to give you my protection,
Mhm.
regardless of the fact.
That's how it's supposed to be.
Exactly.
It is.
Now, once it's all said and done, we can go back to not talking.
That's how it's
But at the
supposed
end
to
of the day, you know I came running because I'm gonna protect you at all costs.
And that's a good thing. That's a good thing.
You know what I'm
to
saying? Right. But that's just that's who I am. That's how I was. That's not how I was raised. That's how I was designed, and it's different.
And as a man, I understand where you're coming from. As a man, you're supposed to protect who need protection, but she didn't need any protection. She didn't need any protection because it's been. I'm sorry, I'm not trying to interrupt your. I'm sorry, I apologize. But what I'm trying to say is that if you have done this already and people known you for it, you should. The people who've known you for it should be like, okay, don't fall for this. She's a scammer, and you can obviously tell that she's lying about this just to get more money and dip and run with it.
But the problem is about that though. Now, for y'all that don't know, me and my daughter, we have conversations like this all the time. This is how me and her talk in the
be.
house
All the time.
daily. But the
Same
problem about
conversation
this
I had,
is
but y'all see how I can't get in? We had conversations just like this. Every time I'm just sitting here looking, y'all.
but
I ain't said nothing, so I'm letting him go.
but the
But
thing
go ahead.
about it all is the fact that nobody verified or investigated what this woman did before they jumped on the bandwagon to a lie.
So that's their fault.
Exactly.
That's
But
their
you
fault.
can't blame. But you shouldn't sit up here and blame men for her lie.
You
When
have to
she
blame
came-
her.
all men. That's the thing. You can't blame all men because all men
Because
ain't like
of
that. I got
one
to slide in
bad
here
man.
somewhere. I ain't gonna keep just sitting here listening to y'all.
Come on, baby. Come on. We sorry.
Right.
We
I
apologize. Yeah.
Now,
This just this is how we just talk all the time.
Yeah.
I know. Let me slide in. real
Slide
quick
in,
and
slide
y'all
in,
go
baby.
back
Do
to
your
y'all
thing. Do your thing.
Now listen, all men ain't bad. All women ain't bad. But as you see, no disrespect to anybody. You said this was a Samoan, right?
Samoan, yeah.
Somalians.
Somalian.
Yeah.
Okay.
Not
so
not not not
Indian?
not Samoa. Not a
Is that Indian?
Samoa.
I didn't say Samoa.
Somalian. Yeah.
I said
Is that
Somalian.
Indian?
No,
Or
that's if I'm not mistaken, y'all. Is that like Haitian or Haiti or saying what Somalian? Is that like Haitian? African? Yeah, African. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
But
So
okay,
she's
so
black in herself.
They don't consider themselves as black though.
Oh, okay.
Run, babe. I'm sorry.
I
Chill.
apologize.
I'm
Sorry.
sorry. Go ahead.
Sorry.
We'll stop.
Now, by her, this being her type of culture in her area, maybe this is what they do in their countries. Maybe this is what
Thank you, Bobo.
This is what something that they're known to do, known for doing, is things like this. I thought she was talking about she was an African. I mean, he's from African, but I thought she was one of us. Like I thought you were saying that she was
African American. You thought
that's
she was
it, African American.
Okay.
I didn't know that she
Right.
was a whole nother race. So now that you said that and I know that, again, maybe this is what they do out there. This is what they do in their culture. This is the things that they do because you know them Africans, no disrespect to nobody, but Africans is a lot more different and a lot more known what they do.
and they don't like us no way. Go ahead.
I was just about to say that a little bit. A little bit. Again, no disrespect to no Africans, nobody. Let me get that and say that. But their culture is a lot different than our culture. So for her to get some money and to make sure she gets in it and be able to have her sent to her family and go viral and make sure that they're taken care of, she did this thing and it did what it did. It blew up. It did exactly what she wanted it to do because it caught everybody's attention that seen it. Because let me tell y'all, I still have not seen this video. I still have not. Only thing I've seen was her sitting in the hospital and she was talking. And I really kind of couldn't understand what she was saying, but that's because of her culture. But I didn't know. But she was muzzled, like it was like the conversation was muzzled, so it didn't sound like she had an accent. It just sounded like she wasn't able to speak and say what she was trying to say. So,
And the reason why you haven't seen it, just and not to interrupt, I'm gonna let you keep going. But the reason why you haven't seen it was because A, she took down her page, so the videos can't post anymore, and B, social media has been removing all of the videos and content in regarding to that. Go ahead.
Why?
Because at the end of the day, it's clickbait, and not clickbait, but yeah, it's fraudulent, and you're basically trying to get something started. The only thing she basically accomplished was she accomplished the fact of us having these topics, these conversations. But outside of that,
she succeeded.
That's what I said. She succeeded.
She succeeded.
But
She's made you. Sorry, I'm sorry.
Go
But
ahead.
she's made you mad to the point of the matter of the fact that you feel that you have to protect every, like, she's made you mad to where you have to come on here and you have to say,
no. I'm not mad at her. I actually this is the funny part. I applaud the hustle because
that's what it was.
Because at the end of the day, because truthfully, and not trying to sound disrespectful or not trying to sound anything other than being truthful, from my opinion, only black women fell for it.
They did.
And then there were black men also on the same boat. And it was some black men that was right there rah and for her. Yeah. Yeah. And there was a lot of black women, and there was a lot of black men that was on that rah for her too. They helped her by sending her that over $40,000 in GoFundMe because they thought it actually happened before they verified.
Because if you go to Africa or is she here in America?
She's in the last thing I checked, the last thing they were talking about, everything was in Texas. This happened in Texas.
So she's in Arizona. So she's technically in Arizona.
No, Texas, baby.
Texas.
Okay, so that means she's here in the U.S.
Yeah, she's in the U.S. Yeah.
Okay, guess what? Guess where all that money went to? She got on the birth thing, smoking and that stuff.
They probably took her ass
to
home.
Africa.
Huh.
And that money, you take that money to Africa, is a different amount of money there than it is here. You know why she put on this and went viral? Because something probably out in Africa where she's at, her family, they needed it. They, out there, they don't have too much of, and I'm still not approving what she did and how us black women fell for it. How us, not black women, but black people.
The black community.
Black community. Because men was involved with it and with it on the bandwagon too. So we just not going to sit up and say it was women.
Bobo said she gone.
Thank you, Bobo. Thank you, my brother Bobo. She gone and been gone. So
ain't gonna stay gone until she needs some more money.
And exactly when she needs something, she's gonna pop up back up here and gonna do it again and be out here hustling. So she like you said you can't knock a person's hustle, and she did what she did and folks fell.
I don't know.
Hook, line, and sinker.
That part.
That's what she did.
That part.
And she's like Bobo said, she gone.
I look here.
I'm gone and I will stay gone.
I'm not mad at her because of the fact that she ran the hustle. I'm upset because, and just speaking for me, I got dogged out by it. That's what pissed me out. Pissed me off because of the comments that I'm hearing from black women in regarding to black men. Look, we got enough problem as it is. But at the end of the day, when I'm being called something that I am not, that's when I get upset because you're questioning my character. So that's why I got mad about the whole damn thing. As far as every damn thing, I don't give a damn. You heard me? Because technically I know she lied. She knows she lied. Hell, we know she lied.
Everybody knows.
But it's just the fact that we're still hearing people say she told the truth. She's telling the truth without doing it. It's just like when I heard a woman say when Carly Russell told the lie. And she had went into Target to buy some Cheetos, talking about she went and bought the Cheetos because that's what they were feeding her. She was only quote unquote abducted for 2 days, in which come to find out she wasn't even abducted. But y'all still believe that she was. Y'all fell for that too.
Black folks fall for a lot of stuff until people got to start doing their research.
That's like black people still believe that Tupac is still alive.
People still believe yeah.
And
just like today, I was hearing on the news the 9/11 that's been 22 years ago, and they still were trying to say that they still trying to look for some people.
Hold on. So the phone, not trying to interrupt you. The phone number, if you guys want to call in again, is 480-592-5885. 590-6762. 480-590-6762. Bobo trying to call in right now because he been wanting to chime in on this because him and I was talking about this over the weekend.
Oh,
So you know what I'm saying? We got a few more
that's
minutes.
Pierre's brother.
Cousin.
Cousin. Pierre's
Yeah.
cousin.
So we got a few more minutes before we get up out of here. So I'm just
I want
wanna
to
let-
talk about something.
let Bobo call in right quick to get his words out. What you want to talk about?
I wanted to talk about something.
Wait a minute. Hold
Hold
on.
on.
I want to ask you, one of the main reasons why we brought Ziz out here today is we want to ask her about school.
Yeah.
This is her first year in she's in the 9th grade high school. We changed real quick before the phone rang. Tell us how you like 9th grade and being in high school. Is it a lot different from junior high?
So far, majority of the classes have been I know like it's the first year of being in high school, but majority of like the classes have been really easy since we have like 2 teachers and like we'll have like 2 teachers in like one of the classrooms. And then like if we have those 2 teachers, it makes it really easier for like the main teacher and the other main teacher to like, you know, say for the main teacher is helping, like the main teacher is helping a student and I need help. Another teacher will come around and be like, "What you need help with, sweetheart?"
Mm-hmm.
And that's easier for me. Back in middle school, we didn't have that. They were just like, "Do the work, there you go." When you asked for help, they just made it 10 times harder. That was back then. That was the thing that was affecting my grade the most because they wasn't giving me the most help with it. When you told me to ask for help, I did just that.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody really helped me like that because
480-590-6762.
thank you for the little gift.
Bobo, stop smoking that stuff.
480-590. Matter of fact, no, don't start smoking. Give me some.
Right.
480.
Bobo.
590-6762. Go ahead.
It's like since we have those two teachers in that room, it makes it a lot more easier. People think it makes it harder. It doesn't. It makes it a lot more easier because it gives me an opportunity to boost myself into being a better person and to bring my grades up. Not next week. Tomorrow I have tutoring because I have enough in one of my classes. She's giving me tutoring tomorrow and Wednesday and Thursday throughout the entire like those 3 days.
Mm-hmm.
So it should help it should increase my grade by a lot.
Right. Oh.
It should increase my grade by a lot. So we should.
Did you get the call? Oh, that was you. Oh, okay.
So
You play too much.
Make sure everything works.
Okay. Now there it is.
there it is.
There it is.
Hello, you're on the air with Off the 10. Who we speaking with?
You got the brother Bobo on this joint.
You already know what's good, Bo.
What's up? Good day, family. Happy birthday, Zach.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Hold on, man. I'm getting this cigarette and I'm going out in the garage because my wife went to bed and I'm going to be a little loud.
I understand. I already know. Come on with it.
Y'all done been talking about this thing. He been talking just not to you, Bobo, but it's been to everybody. Every man that done came by, he been talking to about it. This situation. So.
What?
You got a violation.
And we're going to talk about it.
You got
another
violation.
Go ahead.
First of all,
I'm going to leave out y'all to start this again.
You said what?
She done duped everybody.
Everybody.
Talk about it.
That's what I said.
And I can give 2 cents less
That is.
about them fools out there that got jacked for their money.
Thank you.
They got what they deserved at the end of the day.
Simply because of this. If you decide to take your dumb ass out there and buy a car without checking it first, you get a limit.
That
What was
is
that on?
on you.
So if you go out and send somebody 40 grand, we're not talking about $5.
Right.
We're talking about 40K, 40 stacks, 40 racks, however you want to call it.
Over a week period.
Oh, you didn't say it was over a week. I thought you were talking about like a span of 24 hours.
No.
Because you want to get on there looking like Martin did when he got thrown by
That's
me.
it. That's it. The face swole up.
All because you want to get some Botox.
That's it.
That's it. That's it. That's all.
That's it. That's all. As like Tiny say.
You got all these sisters out here that's African American, if that's what they want to be called. Running around here blasting these men. See, and that's the problem. All these broads out here, that's what they look for. Somebody else is bashing me and just to say that we ain't no good. We got enough of that with the white.
Thank you. You better go ahead and speak it, Bobo.
Run it.
We got enough of that already.
Run that.
So good.
And that's enough by itself.
We outgrow.
That's enough by itself.
From other races, but we got our own women. Run us out of the house.
Yep.
Because they don't want to be bothered. They don't like what we talk. They don't like the way we try to tell them what to do. They don't want to be submissive. I need you to be submissive in a way where when I come home, you're my peace.
That's it.
You to be submissive in a way where we need to get something done. We get it done as a team.
Together.
Right. I don't think they're hearing you, Bo.
I'm with for what's right. I'm a woman, and you sure want for the one time. You better go ahead, Bo.
I don't think they're hearing you, Bo.
No matter what problems I have with my wife and what problems you have within my household, right? Somebody run up on me or run up in my house. Guess what they get?
That part.
Okay? So, let somebody run up on one of my daughters. What they get? The business.
The business. They're getting laid down.
So enough.
Let somebody run up on my family.
The business.
What they getting?
The business.
Sure.
And because
by any means necessary, like Michael said.
I need them.
Yeah.
I'm not thinking there's no, like, hold on. See, and this is the thing I love about it, because over the weekend I found out, I came to learn a few facts about this case. Okay? Number one, like my brother said, if I tell you what, I give you a perfect word to find out. Let me hit somebody in the face with a brick and see if it's just the face will swell up.
Thank you. When I seen the video, the face it says show me, I say, and she got hit with a brick, and that's all that happened. Oh, what?
My brother made a point the other day that really just blew the whole coop. She didn't even go night with getting hit.
Right.
Because usually when people get hit with bricks, they usually
lay out.
They get clocked out. I've seen plenty of action movies where a person would pick up.
Thank you. But you on TikTok though? That's wrong. Wrong state. You're not calling the police. You ain't trying to call for help.
Like,
you on TikTok? You making a video? And you got hit with a brick?
Hold on, hit me with a rock. I'm calling the police.
Thank you. You throw a piece of paper at me and it's gonna call the police. Sure.
You better ask him about it.
Ask him about me. He said you better ask him about me.
You got smacked and you didn't go night.
It's a problem.
Yeah, so enough is.
It's a problem. Not only is it to the point to where you're not going to sleep when you get hit with a brick. Your jaw broke.
That part.
That's what I was hearing.
Something in your mouth should be fractured.
But she went on TikTok and was running her mouth.
That's it. That's it.
I rest my case.
I said the same thing.
TikTok and running your mouth tells nobody nothing.
Yeah. That's
you
it.
Go to a doctor. I'm not gonna say you went to a hospital.
Right.
You went to a clinic.
Yes.
The urgent care.
And they said it's because of your allergy to Botox.
Oh my God. I didn't know that till he just said it tonight. What? Oh.
Botox injection, swole your face up. Went out there, pretended somebody smacked you with a brick and gave every African American woman out here a reason to hate black men more.
Not a reason, just added on to why they was hating black men, the ones that do.
They gave them a better reason on hating them even more than they already do.
You did on the head.
Yeah.
Brothers out there running their mouth about what black man ain't.
Yeah.
And the running their mouth about what black man ain't got a black man in their life.
Did she?
That's what I was saying.
Did she say that? Did she say that, bro?
Sure.
Oh, mamas, she ain't play about the look. Like I said,
Crazy.
me and my baby had these conversations all the time.
He talks about he done lost their mind. And
Thank
just
you.
the black one lost their mind.
It just ain't us. That's why I had to tell Showtime over here. I said it just ain't us black women that's in it. You said you just can't be taking anger out on us. These niggas out here is on the same boat as these women are. These women is just on the day by themselves. You got to be mad at everybody.
It's a spade. You gotta be mad at not only yourself, but you also have to be mad at the people who were influencing this even harder.
Black men, talk about them black men that's on her side.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's it.
S-I-N-T-S.
Yeah.
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 That's it.
Yeah.
What you said.
They don't have hold on. You ain't sick.
Right on. That's it. That's it. Well, Bo, look, we finna get ready to get up out this thing, man. We want to thank you so much for calling in, brother. We appreciate you so much, man.
Yes.
We're gonna be talking about this, not this topic, but we're gonna still talk about the topic, but not her. So we're gonna continue this conversation. Don't worry, we'll be calling you or giving you the number to call us back. But we damn sure appreciate you for calling in,
We're
fam.
gonna have to have you come up here one night and sit with us and talk with us.
That part.
That ain't no problem. I'm happy to do it.
Yes, sir.
You know, I sit up and go live with y'all on this one. You know how you see what I went live the other day, girl, brought you right in on the target.
Absolutely. Sure enough, appreciate you, man. Thank you so much for calling, brother.
Bobo. We love you.
Love y'all too, man. Y'all have a blessed night.
You too,
baby.
Bye.
Now, I want to read this one comment, and then we're going to go ahead and get up out of here. George. Shouts out to my man, George. George says, and this is a good point to where he brought up to where she was in the hospital. Notice she had no IV line while at the hospital. So because she was never hello. But these women and these women will swear to God that not all hospitals are gonna give you IVs. You out your mind.
If it's taking you that long to get an IV through your veins, that should just prove to you in itself.
She was lying.
He was lying.
That part.
Once you told me about this story, I said she was lying. I was like, that was all put together.
Yeah.
And
It was a whole lot.
Lying. Don't people don't. I'm not trying to sound mean or nothing, but don't people ever get arranged marriage with a man? Or am
it depends
I
on
wrong?
Certain parts of it
I
is,
was just gonna say it depends on what part of Africa you in. Not the whole Africa.
Okay, so she must have gone arranged marriage with a man that didn't treat her correctly.
Or she probably couldn't get her marriage arranged because no man wanted to be with.
Thank you.
She had to have money.
You.
She had to have money to get it arranged. So
I wanted to say that so bad because something in me said she must have been arranged marriage, and her man must have treated her poorly, and he must have been rich or something, and they must have gotten a divorce, and he took everything with her.
And I don't think it even went that far. I think it was to the fact that she had an arranged marriage, and because of the fact of her mouth, that man went to her father, had told, I don't want to be bothered with her. I think that's what it was. Anyway, look here.
Anyway, I'm just gonna say we gotta wrap this up.
Yeah, we gotta wrap this on up.
Appreciate y'all for listening to us and tuning in.
Let's go ahead and lead them with them.
Know how you was feeling about this, and we thank you for the call that we did get. And we thank you for the views that we have. So we definitely appreciate y'all tuning in to Off the 10 every Monday night. We used to be here at 8, but now we're going to change it to 7.
Yep.
So y'all go ahead and pay attention and, my calendar.
Pull on up.
So know that we will be here and we're coming back now. If we have things together, we will be here. And we went on our little.
Sam tried to get rid of us, but I told him I wasn't having it.
Sam didn't want us up in here no more. And that's what happened. And let me call a spade a spade. He didn't want us. No, Sam ain't never gonna get rid of us.
And with that, look here, y'all.
Sam love us.
We love Sam to death, man. That's my big brother. And with that, y'all, we want to say a special thank you to our daughter for coming in to be a special guest once
My
again.
pumpkin pie.
Um,
My birthday
appreciate
girl
it.
on Thursday, y'all.
we gotta hurry up and get her ass on so she can go to school in the
Yeah,
morning.
because it's way past her bedtime.
That part. With that being said, it's your man, Mr. Showtime with a Y.
And it's your girl, Miss Yanni Boo.
Thank y'all so much for tuning in. We appreciate it. We'll see y'all next week.
Thank y'all for watching.
And you guys are officially
off
the 10.
Hey, listen, y'all. Stay blessed. You too blessed to be stressed. Remember that. We holla. Bye, y'all.
Peace.
I just cannot.